everyone, it's Lorena. I'm here to give you the answers to my most commonly asked questions regarding my juice fast and my health journey. This is the third time I'm trying to record this video. The first time was last week. I had my tripod and my laptop right next to each other. My tripod sort of wobbled, it knocked my laptop over, it crashed to the ground, the screen totally got messed up, and it was gonna cost more to fix it than to buy a new one, so I had to buy a new one. So that was the first try. The second try was yesterday. I ran out of natural light, so I couldn't do it. And so I figured today, pretty early in the day, I'd get it started. So I have no excuses, I can get this done. I've been trying to get it done for a while. And I do apologize for the people that have asked me questions that I haven't had a chance to answer yet. I am going to try to get all of those questions answered today. So let's just get right to it. The first question I have says, how did I go past the days when I was about to eat anything during the hunger during my fast? So I think this question is about the 60-day juice fast, because like I mentioned before in my previous video, I had a pretty awesome 60-day juice fast earlier on in the spring this year, and I trooped through 60 days of nothing but juices. I felt amazing afterwards, and so it was totally worth it. And yeah, I didn't eat anything, I didn't chew anything for 60 days. And this person's asking how I did that. I was able to get through it. I think I had a lot of determination, but also I had a great support network. And one thing I did is I put myself out there. I got Instagram and I started posting every day things that either I was drinking or how I was feeling. I also started documenting everything through my blog, and I think putting myself out there gave me that extra push. I had accountability and I didn't want to let myself down. I didn't want to look like a silly person in front of a lot of people, and that really helped me. Another thing that really helped was I was very careful with how much I slept, how much juice I drank during the day, drinking a lot of water, and spending a lot of time just listening to my body. If I was tired, I would take a nap, and that really helped. If you watched the video right before this one, you will see that I am doing a 40-day juice fast now, and I am not having as much luck as I did for the 60 days. I'm having a really hard time sticking to it. So actually answering these questions right now is helping me to remember the things that I did back in the 60 days. I want to start doing those again so I can get through this 40 days without any more bumps. So yeah, that's something that I did. I hope that answers your question. Another thing that really helped me was remembering why I started. I was very sick before I started my juice fast, and that's why I did it. Some people think it was for weight loss, some people do it for weight loss. Others do it for other different reasons. I did it because I was very sick. And if you ever want to hear about that, just let me know. Comment below and I will make a video about my story and why I started juicing and how it came to be that I am now obsessed with juicing, and why I am a gluten-free vegan with a B. I eat beef products. Okay, so the next question is, did I gain all the weight lost during my juice fast? So I lost about 43 pounds during the 60 days of my juice, and I didn't gain all of it back, but I did gain quite a bit. Now, it's normal for your body to gain a little bit of weight after your juice fast. You shouldn't have to gain everything that you lost back if you stick to a clean diet. I gained quite a bit back because somewhere along the line I stopped really paying a lot of attention to what I ate. I still stuck to a gluten-free vegan diet for the most part, but there are other things that I know my body shouldn't be eating, like fried things. I love fries, and so I was having a lot of fries. I was having a lot of sometimes sugary things, and that definitely piled the weight on. No, not only that, but I stopped working out for quite a while. So I know that moving forward into this 40-day juice fast, when I'm done it, and even while through it, I want to start exercising. I want to continue to exercise so I'm able to maintain the weight loss that happened during this fast. I am not too upset about gaining it back because again, I didn't do this juice fast with the sole purpose of losing weight. That was not my main goal. Health always is. Feeling well, feeling great, having a clear mind, not having cramps, not feeling bloated all the time. Those are the reasons why I did this. And so yeah, so to answer your question, yes, I did gain some. Did I gain all of it? No, I did not. What else? The other question. Do I think that fasting is a bad idea? I don't think fasting is a bad idea. I think it's a great idea if done right. Juices should not be something where you are starving yourself. You're still supposed to consume a fair amount of fruits and vegetables through your juices. For anybody who's ever juiced, they'll know that in order to make a liter, even a cup of juice, it takes a lot of vegetables and fruits. And I think that if you were to cut up all the produce that you make put into a liter of juice, and you were to just eat it and chew it, you'd be sitting there for a really long time because there is a lot of food that is going into these juices. So do I think it's a bad idea? Absolutely not. The reason why I do it is because I've seen how it has changed my life. I've seen how it has helped people get rid of headaches and sluggishness and give them a clear mind, clear skin. So I'm a big believer, I'm a firm believer in juicing. So this is something that I plan on doing for the rest of my life. So yeah, that's the answer to that. The other one. Should I juice twice and eat one meal a day or a smoothie? So I am trying to move past this thing of all or nothing. When I did my 60 days, if you had asked me then I would have said no. If you're gonna do a juice fast, do it well, do it just juices, and if you are having a hard time, suck it up and keep going anyways. This time around, doing my 40 days, I'm having a lot hard of a time sticking to this. And this is where grace and mercy and compromise in a sense come in. And I would say that if you know that you can't stick to just juices, or it's just not possible for you to just do juices, absolutely. This is not an all or nothing thing. Putting a juice in, a smoothie into your day, starting the day off with a green smoothie or with a green juice, it's a phenomenal way of beginning your day. The nutrients you're getting are still being absorbed into your body, and these are things that you wouldn't be getting necessarily otherwise in the quantity and potency that you're getting them through juices or smoothies. So absolutely, do what you have to do, you know. Again, it's not an all or nothing. Take little steps, you know. Not everybody can do a 60, 30, 40, 10, 5-day juice fast. So you do what you have to do what you can do, and take baby steps. That is my recommendation to anybody who's feeling like they can't do, and maybe because they can't do 10 days, maybe they shouldn't do it at all. No, start little by little, you know. Put in a juice, put in a smoothie, and you will definitely still see the difference. You will feel the difference, and you're taking steps towards a healthier you. So yeah, that's the answer to that. The next question. What would you advise your old self, the one who was just about to begin a 60-day fast? I would tell myself, don't listen to all the voices that are going on around you. Before I did my juice fast, I researched it a lot. I wanted to make sure this was something that was not going to harm my body, that something that I knew would have enough benefit to my body that I was willing to endure 60 days of not chewing food. And I felt good about it. I felt like I had made an educated choice, and because I had done my research, I felt good about it. However, there are a lot of people around you, or there were a lot of people around me who didn't understand what I was doing, why I was doing it. And we are so programmed in our culture to eat and eat and eat and eat that when you don't eat, all of a sudden it's a huge deal. And I got told that I was gonna pass out, that I was going to die, that I was starving myself, that I was harming myself, that I should not be doing that. So people, some people were genuinely concerned and they cared about me, and they said, you know what, I'm very concerned. I really don't think you should be doing this. I think this is silly and you need to stop right now. And at the beginning, I really felt confused by that, because I knew that what I was doing was good for me and I felt good, but there were all these voices around me. And so I had to decide very early on to shut those voices down and listen to my body. If my body was feeling great and I was feeling there was a difference, there were changes being made in my life and my health, then I kept going. There was no reason for me to stop. And so if there was one thing that I could tell myself, my old self, the one that was just beginning the 60-day juice fast, I would tell them, don't listen to all the voices around you. You know why you started this. Stick to it. And thank people for their concern. Let them know that you appreciate it, and that you will keep it in consideration, if anything, you know. But it is important to know in your heart what you're doing, why you're doing it, and then just keep going with it. Another question I get asked a lot is, how much juice should you drink? So I'm going to answer that by telling you how much I drink. I have about 3 liters a day, sometimes 4, depending on how much energy I feel like I'm needing that day, and also depending on how busy and how physically active I'm on any specific day. So yeah, about 3 liters. I will usually have about half a liter in the morning of a fruity juice, because I find that gives me all the energy I need early in the morning, and it gets me started in a great way. And then throughout the day, about every 2 to 3 hours, I will try to be sipping on juices. The key for me on my 60-day juice fast was to never let my body get a chance to feel hungry. And so I would be sipping on juices throughout the day, and then in between I'd be drinking water. Now water is great because not only does it help you stay feeling like you're full, but it helps to flush out all the toxins that your body's releasing now that is detoxing. So that will help you not feel so bad, not feel so sick during the detox process, because the detox process can be pretty crappy. I call them the detox crappies, and water will definitely help the detox crappies be more bearable. Oh, what do I store my containers? What containers do I store my juices in? If you've seen my blog at all, you will see that I love mason jars, and that's what I store my juices in. It keeps them fresh, it keeps them cold, and they're really portable. I usually have a lot of like 1 liter juice containers, sorry. And also, if I'm making a lot of bulk juices, like for 2 or 3 days, I use these 2 liter containers, and they are great because even these, they're still pretty portable. On any given day, I will go to the fridge if I'm running late and I've been my juices before. I will go to the fridge, grab my 2 liter, grab my 1 liter, and put them in like a tote bag, and then just get going with my day, and I will have my juices just ready there with me to go. So I love mason jars. Do you need to have mason jars? I'm biased, I'm gonna say yes, but really any container that's tight, sealed, and that doesn't have BPA should be good. You want to keep your juices in the fridge for the most part if you can. I have a fridge at work, so I always bring my juices from home to work, and then I drink them throughout the day, so it's great. So yeah, mason jars all the way. Yay, mason jars. What's another question I get asked a lot? If juicing is so good for you, why do you feel so sick? And why am I not feeling any better? Why am I feeling worse? What's going on? I thought you told me this was going to be awesome. Okay, I just spoke about the detox crappies, right? And they are very real. What I like to tell people about juicing is that it's one of those things where it gets worse before it gets better. Let me explain what I mean by that. For years, we've been filling our body with things that are not good for us, all sorts of chemicals, additives, sugars, oils that are not good, and all those things are, you know, are stored in our body and they're running through our blood, and they are just not very good. So what happens is that when you start detoxing, your organs and the stored toxins in your body start being released and start really running through your bloodstream, and so your body feels that shock. It's feeling all those things, and it's just, you know, it's trying to figure out how to get rid of them. And that's where the headaches come in. That's where the body soreness comes in. If you've had a lot of sinus infections in the past, you will notice, like, you will get like sometimes a nasty sinus, what seems infection. The first time I did a 60 days, I got some sort of bronchitis, and my chest was hurting, and I was thinking, oh my goodness, what is happening? I thought this was supposed to be good for me. And what happened is that after 2 days of keeping on drinking my juices and then drinking water and resting, it went away, and I actually haven't had bronchitis or pneumonia, which were the two illnesses, the respiratory illnesses I used to get the most. Oh, and sinus infections. I haven't had any of those ever since. So it's totally worth it going, just trooping through these things. I like to call this sort of sudden illnesses just healing crises. And so what happens is that your body's working on healing itself. Now that you're giving it all this green nutrients and all this life, it wants to start healing itself. It wants to start repairing damage in that tissue. And while it's doing that, there's going to be some sort of discomfort. So that's what the detox crappies are all about. I encourage you, if you're feeling sick, if you're feeling crappy, don't give up. Keep going. On the other side of the detox crappies, there is a feeling of health and wellness and rejuvenation. So yeah, stick to it. You're not gonna die. It gets better, and you feel amazing after. Ever since I switched to a plant-based diet and I started incorporating juices into my life, and the juice fast that I've been doing, my hair grows so fast, my nails grow super fast, and for the most part I have pretty great skin. When I don't take care of what I eat, it shows right away on my skin, but when I'm eating right, it shows. And I mean, that's what my my motto is: when you take care of yourself, it shows, and it really does. So yeah, I encourage you to, again, put more fruits and veggies into your diet, get those juices in, get those smoothies in, and you will definitely see the difference. I think that's all for now. If you have any more questions, don't be afraid to ask. I can always make another Q&A video. I look forward to hearing from you. Let me know if you like this video. Comment down below, subscribe. Also, I have a 10-day juice detox ebook on my blog. The link is gonna be down below in the description box, and it's a little plan I put together. It goes for 10 days. You do 3 days for transitioning in, and then 5 days of juicing, and then you do 2 days of transitioning out. Get the ebook. It's free. It's pretty helpful. There are a lot of juice and shakes and smoothie recipes, as well as some really helpful tips, things that I learned throughout my juice fast. And again, it's free. Get it. Let me know what you think. I'm starting to really enjoy making these videos. It's really, I think, going to help me to, again, stay focused on my own health. It motivates me, and it encourages me when I hear that it encourages you. So if anything that I do, my blogs, my posts, my videos, encourage you in any way, please let me know. I love to hear from you. It encourages me to encourage you. That's all for now. I hope you have a beautiful day. God bless you. Take care. Bye.